Chapter 16. Wendy has ordered that our group meet at lunch on Monday. She and I got permission to go straight to the media center from science. Levi tells us he'll catch up. I wipe a small section of the table and then make a mistake of looking at the cloth. It's grimier than when I clean my usual spot at lunch. I use extra hand sanitizer and make Wendy do the same. She shares my sandwich, cookies, and chips, even though you're not supposed to eat in here. We keep the food hidden behind a stack of books. Would you still be my friend if I didn't always have candy and cookies? I ask her. Of course, she says, but maybe not best friends. I know she's joking. Is that a sign of being real friends? When you know something they say should be followed by JK. After we finished our high-sugar snacks, Wendy starts to panic. I should carry extra Jolly Ranchers to keep her calm in situations like this. He's not coming. I knew it. I'm going to talk to Mr. Stoker and get Levi kicked off our team. It's not fair that we have to do all the work. We haven't really done any work yet. Lunch period isn't over, I say. He could still come. With only 8 minutes left, I'm starting to have my doubts too. I don't know why we let him on our team. We didn't have a choice, I remind her. And I didn't want him either. He's a cheater. Wendy slumps back in her chair. Maddie's group has a great project. We need a great project. What's theirs? I ask, but I don't really want to know. Filling backpacks with school supplies for refugee families. They have a goal of 200 backpacks for kids in kindergarten all the way through the high school. And they're not just going to have notebooks and pencils and stuff like that, but also gift cards so kids can buy new shoes. That's cool. Yeah, it is. She stares off into space. I get the feeling Wendy wants to be on Team Maddie. Maybe I should suggest it. Free her from our agreement to be partners. If Maddie is only working with Jasmine and Daniela, they have room for one more. Wendy, if you want to. Look who's finally here. Wendy sits up and points toward the door. Levi slides 2 books into the return slot. Then he talks to the librarian for a minute before walking over to us and collapsing into the chair next to mine. So, what are we doing for this project? He asks. Where have you been? Wendy asks. A growing boy has got to eat. He pats his stomach. Wendy glares at him. I can't believe you are so... Let's work on the project, I interrupt, okay? Fine, here are my suggestions. Wendy opens her notebook. She has 2 new pages of ideas, and she reads each outrageous proposal. Levi groans. Do you have anything reasonable in there? With some work, they're all reasonable. Levi scans the list. Protecting sea lions from motorboats? How is that reasonable? We could put up signs and warn boaters that they are killing sea lions. We live 3 hours from the ocean. I've never even seen a sea lion. Wendy shuts her notebook and slaps it on the table. Lucy is the one who wants to save animals. What? No, I don't. No animals, please. I wave my hands like I'm stopping traffic. I suggested picking up cans on the side of the road, assuming I can find industrial-grade rubber gloves. Save the animals. That isn't a problem, Levi says. It's a bumper sticker. I don't want to save animals, I say again, but neither Wendy nor Levi is listening to me. Okay, how about this? Find animals, loving, caring, forever homes. Is that a bumper sticker? She asks Levi. A really crappy one. Wendy rolls her eyes. We still need to be more specific, I say. Like, what kind of animals do you want to save, Wendy? Dogs and cats, she says. But I know she'd rather save black rhinos or narwhals. Are you discriminating against snakes and turtles? Do they not need loving, caring, forever homes? Levi asks. Wendy puts a finger on Levi's face. I think that problem is that you make fun of everything I say. Shh, Mrs. Wilson snaps at us from behind checkout desk. The media center is a privilege. Sorry, Wendy says. Just write whatever you want, Levi says, with a fake smile, and I notice the gap in his front teeth. This doesn't count for anything. We're still going to pass 7th grade, even if we have a loser project. You're giving up already? Wendy asks. Not giving up, giving in. There's a difference. Levi throws his backpack onto the table. Wendy groans. I'm starting to think working on a team is a form of torture. The teachers are doing this as a part of a weird social experiment to see if they can make our students hate each other. Levi opens his backpack and pulls out his camera. He plays with the button, then aims it at Wendy. Her scowl turns into a sweet smile, as if he has figured out how to tame her. When he points the camera in my direction, I hide behind the science textbooks. Is this for your sight? Wendy asks, hopeful. Levi reviews Wendy's picture on the back of the camera. Probably not. He presses the red delete button. I have no idea what they're talking about, but Wendy looks really ready to strangle Levi again. You're not allowed to take pictures during school, she hisses. It's in the handbook. I could report you. Whatever, it's for art class. And you're not supposed to eat in here. He holds up my empty potato chip bag. Back to work. I jump in. We need to state our project as a problem with numbers. I hate math, Levi mumbles. I jerk back like I've been slapped. That's the stupidest thing you've ever said. He gives me a questioning look. Sorry? Math makes sense. So maybe you could use numbers to express our problem and even the solution. How? Wendy asks. Like there are 1,000 animals put down in our country every month. I make up that number, which is not something I usually do. It makes my stomach hurt. Oh my God, there are, Wendy snaps forward in a panic. I don't know. I was trying to give an example. It's probably much less. I'll have to look up the number when I get home. I hate imprecise descriptions like lots, few, and hardly any. This is turning into a really morbid project, Levi says, counting dead animals. How about this? Only X number of animals are adopted each month from the local shelter. Is that a problem? Levi asks. Sounds like a statement. At least he doesn't call me a bumper sticker. It's a problem if another 200 are waiting to be adopted. Again, I'm making up numbers that I know nothing about. It feels like cheating. I got it, Wendy says. She writes and talks at the same time. On average, the Hamlin County Animal Control has 1,000 dogs and cats waiting to be adopted, and the shelter can only hold 500. Now she's making up numbers. I'm spreading a disease of inaccuracy. I guess that works. I'll look up the actual numbers tonight. It could be a good project. Levi? Wendy wants his input. Whatever. That counts as a yes for Levi. And the solution is easy, Wendy adds. We help the animals get adopted. She smiles. I know she's excited, and we don't even have to go to Africa. Or we help the county build a bigger animal prison, Levi says, and Wendy glares at him. Shut up. We're going to save thousands of animals, like it or not. Right, Lucy? I guess. I'm not sure what just happened. I never wanted to work with animals. I still don't. I only wanted Wendy and Levi not to kill each other. I guess I solved one problem.